Hey, how's it going? HewittzHotWheelz. Peace. How y'all doing? Uh, I know this is odd. You don't usually see my face. I'm usually just showing you Hot Wheels and everything. But anyway, I wanted to make a video real quick. And this time I was going to show my face. Anyway, I seen a video. 2 days ago I think. King Nut went out and scored a bunch of C and D case cars, and I was like, man, I got to get out there. So I went and did a 50-mile radius sweep out here in the Midwest, and they haven't hit yet. I hit all the targets, and Walmart's nothing. I did find I collect Johnny Lightning. I collect M2, Auto World, all kinds of stuff, and I did find a few of those Johnny Lightnings, and I'll show them to you in a minute. But so anyway, I came back home, messed around, and then uh, I almost missed it, but I caught Honest Diecast on his live stream, so I started watching it, and he had mentioned about you know, showing your face and when you talking and all, which I'm not saying I'm going to do that every time, but it dawned on me, I haven't ever done that. I had a channel before where I talked about other things, politics and stuff, and I got so sick of it. It kind of depresses you. So I'd rather talk about these cars, something that makes you happy. I love collecting these diecast. And anyway, I thought, you know what, he's right. I ought to go at least make a video and let people see who I am. And so anyway, it turned out that he had scored. He's out in Arizona. I believe they're both in. I know he's in Arizona. I believe King Nut's in Arizona also. But I used to live in Arizona in the '90s, back in Scottsdale. I love that place. I miss that place. I wish I was there again. But anyway, I'm out here, and so I figured I'd make a video showing my face this time, show these cars. But I also wanted to thank Honest Diecast. I mean, I can't believe it, but last night I started my YouTube channel on these cars after watching him, the Mustang Hunter, and it turns out I had been watching. I saw Big A's Diecast on his channel last night on his live stream, and I I had checked his. It sounded familiar, so I checked his channel out this morning. My phone went dead, so I had to get off the live stream, and I checked it out this morning. And sure enough, I've already been watching him, and I didn't even realize it. And I somehow never subbed, so I subbed to him this morning. And but it's amazing how many people you've already been watching and you didn't even know it. But anyway, I had been watching him, the Mustang Hunter, Honest Diecast, for quite a while. Obviously, Lamley Group and all. But after watching Honest Diecast and Mustang Hunter for several times, with all I decided, I'm going to make a channel myself. I mean, he's always talking about it, and I just wanted to show my cars, and so I did, and I I actually just I don't know. I just did it, and sure enough, some people want to see them. Maybe some don't. But anyway, I'm glad to show them. And anyway, I mentioned it to him when he was talking about it that I actually did that and started a channel, and he actually shouted out and subscribed to me. Is that not cool? I mean, hey, thanks, man. I'm not sure you'll see this video, but I appreciate it. That was completely unexpected. I was shocked. Didn't expect it at all. And I actually got another sub from your channel. It was Monster Jam Zachary Allen. Thank you too. And but anyway, I just did not expect that at all. And I wanted to thank you. I wanted you to see my face when I thanked you too, and say, hey, appreciate it. But yeah, this is him. This is me, HewittzHotWheelz, and I got a few cars here. I'll show you just there. I found some Johnny Lightning yesterday. I didn't score the D case or the C case like you did, and but I've mentioned in some of my other videos, I Honest Diecast, Derek, you've commented. I've commented with you before on channels. You probably just don't remember me. And One of them was a channel where we were watching a guy was he'd go and he'd just take all of the cars, and he's a scalper. He puts them on eBay or Amazon or somewhere, and he just charges a lot for them and all. And which I had commented about it, and you actually commented back to me about, well, why do you watch this guy's channel and give him credit or whatever for it, you know? But that was me. You were talking to me, and anyway, I was like, well, that's funny because I watch your channel too, and but of course I don't see you scalping, and but anyway, the point I'm bringing that up for is I've bought cars off of eBay and everything because I couldn't find them, and I pay a lot for them. Well, to make a long story short, I've been collecting for about 2.5 years, and I started out buying cases and just grabbing cars I would see, and I give a lot of these away. I give them to kids, I give them to friends at work. There's an older guy. I started flooding him with cars to put on his wall. Now he's finally like, "Hey, quit giving me them cars," and I think he's afraid he's going to get hooked on them. And I just started doing that. But as you know, I end up with, I checked my closet because I would pack the rest of them up in a box and put them away. And after a couple of years, I checked my closet, and I've got like, oh my gosh, probably 1,200 cars that are all extras. And of course, it's funny when you give them away to kids. My grandson, he'll take pretty much all the cool, good cars. Oops, excuse me. But most of the kids in the neighborhoods or anywhere else, they want all them fantasy cars, which I don't buy fantasy cars. I love the Bone Shaker. I get the Bone Shaker. It has to be pretty ugly for me not to get the Bone Shaker. But I I don't collect fantasy cars, but they would come in the cases, as you know. Well, they had sucked them up. I mean, kids wanted those fantasy cars, so they give them away. But you could show them a lot of kids something cool, you know, like this is a Johnny Lightning, but some of them aren't even really interested in that, which that's fine. So anyway, my point is mostly I give all them cars away, but I ended up with all of these left. Well, I thought, you know, I need to start selling these cars, but I didn't want to get on eBay and sell these things for, you know, all that outrageous money, you know. So I I created my own website. It's HewittzDiecast.com, and I actually have them on there. I put them on there for $2 because I got to, you know, try to cover paying for the site and everything else. But you know, some of them might be $3, but I'm probably going to go back and adjust them down. But that's just for basic Hot Wheels. I know you get them for $1, but actually when you buy a case, you don't actually get them for $1. By the time you get the case to you, it's like $95, $100, and you only get 72 cars. And then a lot of them are doubles, so as you know. But after that conversation, I actually started that website and thought, you know what, I could sell these cars or give people a place to buy, maybe get some cars they're missing for $2 or $3 and not have to pay those outrageous prices on there. I mean, you know what they do with some of them. Remember the gasser, the Holly gasser that came out? Oh my God, man, I spent everywhere trying to get that. Oh, and the Hoonigan, man, that thing is 25 bucks. I think I still have a couple of those on there. And actually, I think I had them on there for $9. I'm probably going to change those things back down to like 7.50. And and again, when I come across a lot of those extras, when like maybe I'll get it for somebody and they didn't want it, so now I still have it, and and stuff like that. Some of the cases, like the premiums, sometimes I'll order a case to make sure I get all five, and but the case is 10, so you get doubles of them anyway. Like I believe I still got a Street Demons set from, oh shoot, a couple years ago, but I ordered the whole set or the whole case because I wanted the set badly. But anyway, I, when I get those extras, I don't try to charge people $20 or whatever for them. You know, like you pay $5.50 for one of them premiums. If it just came out, I'd probably put it on my site for $7.50, maybe $6.50. But anyway, my point is that I started doing that, and so I do have a site, HewittzDiecast.com, that has a lot of extra cars on it. But again, I'm not trying to scalp nobody, and I'm not trying to start a business. I'm just trying to get rid of my extra cars that I keep accumulating. And as you know, if you get one case, well then when you get the case the next time, you're going to have some more of the cars that were in the case before, and like I said, before you know it, they're just piling up. And so And then you'll go to the store. Like I should have a C case and a D case that'll probably come in when I order. But again, when I see them at the store, I can't hardly pass them up, so I want to grab them. And there's no guarantee you're going to get the super in the case. So there I am at the store grabbing these cars anyway. So I ended up with a lot of extra cars. But anyway, I just wanted to thank Honest Diecast for that. That was unbelievable. I did not expect that at all. And the people I meet on this, or I should say I come across on these channels, is just amazing at how cool they all are. So I appreciate it. And anyway, I'm not trying to make an ad for my Diecast channel or anything, but just want to explain it in case you come across it, and also tell Derek you kind of have a lot to do with why I created that, because that comment was kind of true on that guy's channel. I don't even remember the name of his channel, but he goes in there and he just cleans out all the cars. It kind of turns my stomach. I don't mind watching some of these other guys go in there, you and Mustang Hunter, Big A, you grab what you need. Look, honestly, I usually get 3 or 4 cars. I want to make sure I get 3 or 4 cars, but I got one for me, my grandson, another guy at work, and then I have an extra. And so, but then, like I said, a lot of times maybe my grandson don't want it, or the guy at work don't want it. So then I got 3 extra. And I'm like, whoa, what am I going to do with these? So, but I don't take more than that. I don't go in there and just, this guy is still in his cart with every cool car there was. I know you know who I'm talking about, but I don't watch his channel anymore either, only because it turns my stomach when I see that. It's like, man, I could have got that car. I could have got at least one of them. So anyway, let me get to this, and I want to thank you again. I appreciate that, Derek. That was unbelievable. But anyway, I went out yesterday, and all I found was these three Johnny Lightnings, and I collect Johnny Lightnings. So I got, it's pretty sweet looking Monte Carlo. Look at that baby. And I'm using my tablet. I usually record with my phone. It gets a little better picture. This tablet doesn't do so hot, but and using my phone, that's mainly why it's not ever facing me, because I can't focus on the car as well when it's facing me. But pretty sweet little Monte Carlo, I thought. I mean, look at that thing. It's just, I don't know. I like it. Like Forrest Gump would say, I like it a lot. And in case you're wondering, guys, I'm 55, so I'm not a young kid. Some people might have thought I was some young guy. I'm kind of old for this. And got another one here. I actually started getting cars. Back when G machines. This is probably, 14 years ago. I started collecting some G machines, and then I stopped. And I didn't collect any more cars till about late 2017. And if you've seen my room here, it's all the way around my basement. What you see behind me is all the way around my basement. I've got a double-sided refrigerator downstairs as well, and 2 upstairs, because I got a big family. But this refrigerator's covered with cars also. I mean, they're just everywhere. I really don't know what I'm going to do with them all. But anyway, back to the story. Here's another one. And like I said, I lived in Arizona for a while, but I actually grew up and went to school in Santa Ana, California, back in the 70s. And I hung out at Huntington Beach and Newport Beach all the time. So I like any cars with surfboards and stuff on them. But look at that, old Vista Cruiser. It's the 64 Vista Cruiser, 70s show style. But it doesn't, like I said, my tablet doesn't give as good of a picture as the phone does, but you might see it out and about. And this one's one of 4,156. That's not very rare. And this one was actually one of 2,500. It's, it's not that rare either. But I thought that one was pretty cool. I got one more, because I get the Demolition Derby series too. And it was this one. It's the 67 Ford Fairlane stock car. And everything's backwards in this now because I've got the camera turned around. So I'm backwards, everything's backwards. Sorry about that. Another reason I usually, use my phone. But if I continue doing this, I probably should get some better equipment. Anyway, pretty cool little stock car. So anyway, that's all I found yesterday. And sorry to stretch this out, but I just wanted to kind of thank Derek, Honest Diecast, and I really appreciate that. Didn't expect it. Wanted him to be able to see me. Hope he sees the video. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to name this video Honest Diecast. Just hoping that he sees it. But anyway, I just want to thank you, man. I swear, I cannot believe that. It's completely unexpected. I mean, it's a shocker. And then I was surprised at how many people on your channel I actually watch, like the Mustang Hunter, Big A's. I was surprised I didn't even realize it. And I'm sure there's some more. I haven't went through everybody, but I started seeing diecast channels left and right, and I was like, man, I recognize a lot of these names. Well, that's why. And I admit, a lot of times when I'm clicking through there watching these videos, I don't hit sub on everybody's channel. I watch it, and then I'll jump. There'll be another one on the side, and I'll watch. And a lot of times I try to get to the end of everybody's video so they can so you can get the whole video scene. And but honestly, I don't always make it to the end. And then I'll jump to the side and grab another video I see that's catching my eye there, on the recommended, and that. So I don't necessarily subscribe every time. And then I was surprised to see that I've been watching a lot of these channels. So anyway, thanks again. Didn't want to stretch this out forever, but there you go. I just wanted to say thanks, and I wanted to explain that channel I do have, or that website I do have, HewittzDiecast.com, and I did it just to get rid of extra cars and not be scalping people. At least I hope I'm not scalping people. Anybody gets on there, and I have promo code. It's 15 off. On top of those prices, there's a promo code that's 15 off promo. That's all you put in, 15% off, 15 off promo. And most of the time, the only people that really know that are people on the channel that don't know there's a promo. And so anyway, also, if any of you guys get on there and you see something and maybe you think I want too much for it or something, shoot, send me a comment. Tell me, maybe I can adjust it for you. Like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of them, but I also have to pay for that website. But I figured I'd rather pay for the website as opposed to paying eBay and all the extra fees they want to charge. And I don't know if that's why people charge so much for the cars or if they're just robbing you. But that's why I'm charging, $2-3 a car. But I have some other ones that cost a bit more too, but they're some of the hard. You just have to look. You just have to take a look. But also, if I have a Gmail account, it's HewittzDiecast at gmail.com. HewittzDiecast at gmail.com. In case you want to comment quietly and not everybody else see it or something. But anyway, if not, I'm just saying that because I wanted to explain that to you, because some of you might come across my diecast thing or see a promotion in my deal and think I'm a scalper. I'm not a scalper, and if I am, I'm not trying to be, because I don't go out and buy these things and try to scalp people for them. And like I said, a lot of my cars did come from cases, so I didn't pay $1 for them. I paid more than $1 for them. But so anyway, I'm stretching this video out too long. I just wanted to say thanks again, and dang, something bite me or something. Something bit me or something. But anyway, I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who watches it, everybody who subbed, and again, I can't get past Honest Diecast, man. That was completely unbelievable. Hope I catch your next ones. I got the bells on for everybody. Take it easy, man, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Later. Bye.